Okay. Hey y'all, it's your girl Sia, and I'm back with another video. So I wanted to touch base with you guys because I know where I left off was a bit abrupt. Um, I had something I really wanted to get off my shoulders because again, just again where I'm at in life, where I have been fortunate enough to kind of grow, and then seeing how folks are on the flip side of things, right? And seeing how people's minds work, right? um Obviously I left off earlier where right before I think I cut off, I was driving, and I need to pull the clip from my glasses. But my glasses record. I have Ray-Ban, so I'm always, like I told you guys, I'm always recording. I definitely record while I'm driving because drivers do silly stuff. And I don't have a like the one of them cameras on my car just yet. And so the Ray-Bans help because you're able to capture everything. And so in that situation earlier, the dude was I had honked because everybody's always on their phone, and that's like it's a big deal here in Colorado right now. We do have we're known to have a ton of accidents. And I'm honking because I'm trying to go. I got somewhere to be. Okay. Now, the dude, instead of being like, dang, I was kind of on my phone, not paying attention, like acknowledging that, decided he was going to take the fact that I honked and maybe possibly embarrassed him out on me. And I don't know that a lot of drivers know that brake checking someone is not legal. It's not a legal thing. Okay. And so I was recording the whole time, right? Just because again, you've always got to protect yourself, especially in situations where I just feel like folks are being reckless, right? And so obviously that's where I cut off. um but I really was trying to tell you guys, so in my brain, right, I had a came to a realization because I do feel like asylums, like crazy people asylums, need to come back. Okay. What I'm starting to realize is you do have a lot of able and capable people who choose to be less than, I guess, what they could be. This is my thoughts on this. And when I say choice, it's not that you woke up today, people woke up today and they were like, hey, um I choose to just not be shit, right? I don't think people wake up with that thought process. What I will say is I do believe that there's a level of choice there's choices in our everyday lives that we make, and they may seem small, but in the grand scheme of things they add up. For example, who you choose to hang out with, who you choose to allow around you, what environments you choose to go in and out of, what you choose, where you choose to work, how if you choose to work. There's so many different things I think that we choices that we make that I don't know that everybody's aware that these things are choices, right? These are choices. And when I look at my life and I look at the things that I have, it's because I made the decision that that's what I wanted. I knowingly said, this is what I want to do. Right now, y'all, I'm in my house. It ain't well, there's furniture in here. I just bought a couch. I'm about to buy another one. My bed is here. It's not put together just yet. And then my mattress. So I'm super excited. I've got little furniture here and there, but it's not done up the way that I want to. Once I do, I think I'm gonna do a home tour so everybody can see the new spot. But I just feel like, from my experience, and this is just me personally, I feel like we support average, mediocre. And there's nothing wrong with being average, right? There's nothing wrong with being mediocre. There's nothing wrong with failing, to be quite honest. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you have grown adults who feel like it's everybody else's fault but theirs, it's everybody else's responsibility to get them where they want to be but themselves, that's like a problem, right? When you have folks still wrapped up in this, like, for me, my past still bothers me a little bit, right? In the sense that I will never be able to forget what I went through. But at the end of the day, my past is what made me, you know? My past is irrelevant to where I'm at today. It doesn't even matter. So I do feel like when I say that I think asylums need to come back, because I think there's a lot of people who pretend to be mental health because it's convenient. I don't feel like a lot of people are really as mentally ill as they try to portray, and or they may not say they're mentally ill, but people, it's almost like a cop out to not do better, to not be better. Like, I was thinking about this individual that I was, kind of just watching them, and watching how they're still complaining about the same old things, right? Life hasn't changed a bit. And if you knew this person, you would think that they had some sort of mental health disorder. Like, that's the truth. You would think that, I don't want to say mental health disorder, that's wrong. But that person claims that they have a mental health disorder. So, really, to me, they seem very capable, right? But they're so focused on the past, what happened to them, what people did to them. And I think it keeps them from being able to propel forward. I think that's what a lot of people. And so at some point, I think people, one of the biggest things that I had to realize is that when I think that I can't do something, that means I don't believe in myself. I don't have enough respect for myself to believe in myself, to know that anything I put my mind to, I can do. So this house, me closing, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, but the interest rates, listen, y'all don't understand how wealth is built, and that's a conversation for another day. But buying a house was the best investment in myself that I could have made. So I'm in a much nicer situation. I am in a much better neighborhood. Once my place is done up the way that I want it done up, my place will it's going to eventually feel like a little paradise, a little hotel, a little, nice little spot. So that's where I'm at, y'all. And that's really what I was trying to say, is like, I just feel like people make excuses, and I know this because I understand that nobody gave what I have to myself, you know. Nobody will give me what I'm getting for myself. You understand me? It's all on me. So that's all I got to say. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.